Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Homemade Happiness. Hello my beautiful people, hope you all are doing good. I am doing wonderful as well, and today I am back with another video. So it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just came to pick Ali from the school. The weather is like -3 today and it's pretty warm. In today's video, I am going to show you all some of the recipes that I am going to make and how I spent my afternoon tonight. Alright, after coming back home, we just freshen up and then Ali told me he wants to bake cupcakes today. We're gonna be making instant cupcakes today. So I am using this instant flour. And the recipe is very simple. You're gonna be adding the flour into the bowl, then add 2 spoons of oil, 1 egg and some water. Then you're gonna be blending it very nicely. Use your blending machine if you have one. If you do not, you're gonna be using your hands to blend it until the dough is soft. Alright, the dough is all set. We're gonna be preheating the oven for about 10 minutes on 350 degrees. Meanwhile, Ali was getting the pancake tray ready. Today, instead of butter, I am going to use this cooking spray onto my cupcakes. And here, Riza and Ali want to place some of their favorite cups for the cupcake. Once all the cups are placed nicely onto the cupcake tray, I am going to spray the cooking spray onto that. And finally, I am going to fill the cups with the batter. Alright, our oven is nice and hot. It's time for us to put the cupcakes into the oven and cook it for about 10 minutes. You do not have to cook more than 10 minutes since it's mini cupcakes. If you doubt, you can just check in between with the toothpick. Alright, after 10 minutes our cupcakes are all ready and I kept it for cooling down for about 2 to 3 hours. Once the cupcakes are nice and chill, Riza and Ali wants to do some toppings. For that we have these sprinkles. It has different kinds of sprinkles inside. If you guys have seen my grocery shopping video from Instacart, I have shown you guys these sprinkles that I ordered. So it has green, red, brown and rainbow inside. And then we also have some of the cream to top it up on the cupcakes. Alright, our cupcakes are all ready and Riza and Ali wanted to try first. If there is a dessert in front of you and you're still not touching it, you're not a kid anymore. And then after that, I started making my dinner. For the dinner today, I'm going to make eggplant curry. You can also call as eggplant bharta. Here in the plate, I have took 2 spoons of sesame seeds, 3 spoons of grated coconut, 2 spoons of peanuts, and 2 to 3 dried red chilies. To begin with, I kept the pan on the stove. It's nice and warm. I'm gonna be adding the dried red chilies first, and then the peanuts, and then sesame seeds. Lastly, I'm gonna be adding the grated coconut. The reason why I did this is because some of the item will cook too faster and some of the item will take longer than usual. That is why I prefer adding them later on. And then I'm going to cool it down for a little bit and then adding into the mixer jar. I also added half a cup of water and then blend it into the nice paste. So now here I am going to take 1 bowl of lukewarm water and I am going to add 1 pinch of salt to that. And then I am going to slit the eggplants likewise and check in between if there is any insects or anything that we have to take it off. I'm gonna slit all the eggplants in the same manner. Here I'm adding 5 tomatoes into the same water and 5 green chilies as well. For the green chilies, I'm going to slit slightly and add it into that. After a couple of minutes, I am going to rinse off all the water and wash the tomatoes and eggplants very nicely. And then I heat the same pan, added 2 to 3 spoons of oil into that. Here I am using extra virgin olive oil. You can use any oil that you would like. Once the oil is nice and heat, I am going to add all the eggplants into that. You have to fry them until the eggplants are soft from the inside, brown from the outside. After half a minute, I am going to cover this and cook it for about 1 minute. Uncover the lid after 1 minute. If you notice the eggplants are nicely cooked and aromatic, you're gonna be taking off into the plate. And then I am going to add the tomatoes and green chilies into the same pan. Cook it until they are soft and tender. FYI, I did slit the tomatoes before I added into the pan. I put the lid on, cook it for about half a minute, then I checked back into the pan. You have to remove the green chilies from the pan before the tomatoes because the green chilies will not take a longer time. And then I finally take off the tomatoes as well from the pan. Into the same pan, I am going to add half onion and 1 tomato roughly chopped. And then I am going to be adding half a spoon of red chili powder, half a spoon of salt, half a spoon of turmeric powder, and then 1 spoon of ginger garlic paste. I'm going to be cooking that for about 60 seconds. After the onions and tomatoes are cooked nicely, I took it off into the plate and then I am going to blend it into the nice paste. Meanwhile, I am just keeping the rice to cook into the instant pot. You can even make chapati as well. Chapati or roti tastes great with this recipe. But today I feel more like rice. And then moving back, I kept the same pan onto the stove, adding 1 spoon of oil into that. Once the oil is nice and heat, I am going to add the tomatoes and onion paste into the pan. At the same time, I am also gonna be adding the paste that we made from sesame seeds, coconut and peanuts. Finally, I am going to add 2 cups of water, required amount of salt and half a pinch of garam masala powder. I'm gonna stir it really nice and cook it for about 2 minutes until a nice boil comes. And then we're gonna be adding our eggplants, tomatoes and green chilies into the same pan. Put the lid on and cook it for about 10 minutes on medium flame. After 10 minutes, uncover the lid. If you notice the eggplants and tomatoes are nicely cooked, soft and tender, you're gonna be adding a handful of dhania patta into that, and there you go, your curry is all ready. And that is the end of today's video, guys. I really hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, let me know in the comment section your views about this video, and just try this recipe, you guys. You're gonna love it for sure. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I'll be back very soon with another video.